is feeling young. The streets are restless. My hands shaking like I need it. I don't know why you got me sinking so low. Yeah, girl, you got me restless. I got to know. Don't keep me.
Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you might be. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Welcome to the ARM Historian stream. Going live every Sunday. How you guys doing? Normally this should be or this would have been rather, a Fantasy League live stream. But fret not, it'll still happen during the week. Just a little bit of scheduling issues with our special guest. I shouldn't say issues. But yeah. Unfortunately, we can't have that person on, and I'd rather do it right instead of going on alone. So yeah, you can expect the Fantasy League to continue sometime next week. I'll be announcing which day that will be pretty soon. But I figured I'd check in with you guys, keep up with the tradition of going live every Sunday, either way, and see how you guys are doing. There's a couple of stream features that I maybe wanted to test today, and yeah, if there's any things you guys wanted to talk about related to arm wrestling, I'd be happy to. We might take a look at some of the upcoming matches in the next East versus West. I think that could be a good one. But yeah, other than that, not a lot going on. I think I'll be going live for only 10 to 15 minutes or something like that. That's a rough estimate there. So yeah, I understand if you don't want to stick around and just want to come back for the Fantasy League. But those of you that are sticking around, yeah, glad to have you. I see Muscle Bike in the chat, as nearly always. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Sylvester's Talon, how are you? Good to see you, good to see you. Yeah, so it'll be a really quiet live stream. I don't expect a lot of people to actually tune in. Not even a real subject to this live stream apart from that. One of the things that I wanted to test, and maybe we can do it with a couple of people that are in the chat right now, is YouTube's manual ad insertion. I think it might be a good idea to maybe do a kind of like a manual ad break during the Fantasy League. I might not do it the next one, but maybe after that I will, or maybe if it works well, I will do it the same. But I think it'll be good to like give a little break to the guest as well, like a little half-minute ad break or something. But I've never done it before. I've never inserted my own ads into a live stream, so I kind of want to see how that works. Name not needed. How you doing? Says, how do you expect the Travis comeback to go? Yeah, that's an interesting one. We can talk about Travis coming back. Sylvester Stallone says, not much Muscle Bike. Okay, in response to Muscle Bike there, talking amongst yourself in chat. Name not needed. I'm very excited about the Travis comeback, and he seems to be serious about it. I'm gonna reserve like judgment until I actually see him on the table. Because yeah, those of you that know, Travis hasn't been the most reliable with his comebacks. I think if it doesn't feel worth it to Travis, he won't do it in the end. But I could be wrong there. I hope he does. I hope he does go through with it. And judging by his latest live stream appearance on an Engin Thursday live stream, yeah, I think he will actually do it. At least I hope so. Hey Medieval Dead, how you doing? Just quickly reiterating here, a really brief live stream, 10 to 15 minutes. I wanted to check in with you guys, test a few features, and I'll let you know the Fantasy League will be going on next week. Of course, before Sunday, hopefully. Let's try the ad insertion. So I'll insert a couple of ads. Don't fear. Don't click off, please. Just let me know if it worked well, and maybe how long the ad was. That would be really helpful, just to get a sense, because I I'm kind of opposed to the idea of getting ads on a live stream anyway, but if I could work it in where it makes sense for the guest and myself as a way to like reduce the energy level for 30 seconds or something, I think that would work. So let me try it out right now. Yeah, I think I should have inserted an ad, so I don't know how many of you can hear me right now or hear what I'm saying. Hey, White Wolf, how you doing? Good to see you. He said yo, yo, yo at work, but listening to the insane ramblings. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you can expect, right, from an Army Historian stream. Insane ramblings, kind of my thing. No arguments there. Medieval Dead can still hear me. Okay, interesting. So how many of you actually got an ad there? Like for the people not using an ad blocker. I don't think too many, right? It's weird. YouTube didn't give me any other info. It just gave me a button to click to insert an ad. Yeah. But I don't know. It doesn't seem to have worked that well. Tomer, how you doing, Tomer? Good to see you. How are your exams going, my man? Name not needed says, I did. Was able to skip at 5 seconds. Okay, interesting. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Medieval Dead says, I'm on my iPhone. No ad blocker and no ad. Okay, interesting. Okay. Probably YouTube picks and chooses a little. People that have probably received an ad in the last X minutes won't probably receive one when I click the button. But that's interesting. Sylvester Stallone says, your voice was lowered, but that's it. That's also strange a little bit to me. Do you have an ad blocker on, Sylvester Stallone? I'd be interested to know that. Maybe if you do have an ad blocker on, YouTube automatically like lowers the voice or something, lowers my volume. I don't know. Strange. Very strange. But yeah, I'll give it one more try before I end the stream. In a like 10 minutes or something. Sylvester Stallone has premium, good man. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. But it's still weird that my voice was lowered during the quote-unquote ad break. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to play around with it a little more and see how it goes. I had very little time this weekend especially. So it was kind of a blessing in disguise that our guest couldn't make it this Sunday. That way, yeah, I didn't have to like pull time out of thin air in order to prepare the live stream. I can take my time with it tomorrow probably. Muscle Bike says, impossible to lower Army Historian voice. He could narrate action movie ads from the early noughts. It is possible. Maybe I should put a filter on to lower it even more. Actually, yeah, let's try something like that. I've never tried it before. Should be possible, right? Maybe not with the standard OBS filters I've got here. Can't really find a pitch shifter anywhere. Strange. But it would be fun to test stuff like that out to maybe have a little soundboard after a while. I think the Fancy League could be improved in a lot of ways, but especially also in the sound department, as currently there isn't even music. So yeah, maybe a soundboard or something would be a good addition to the live stream there. Let me quickly open up the East versus West card, right? Let's take a quick look at it, because I've looked at it before, but I've kind of lost track of which matches exactly are happening. And then we can kind of go over it together, right? Take a quick look at the most exciting matches. I know someone mentioned Travis. Yeah, looking forward to that one. Okay, let's take a look here. I think you guys can follow along now. Maybe I should switch to another scene. No, this is fine. I think this is good. Let me just adjust the size a little bit. Hey, TOS Move, how you doing? Just a quick live stream. Wanted to check in with you guys for 10 to 15 minutes and let you guys know that the Fantasy League will be going on next week. Just a little scheduling issue there. Yeah, the next Arm Gods will be interesting. I saw you guys talking about it. We'll of course be watching. Yeah, this is the wrong one, right? East vs West 12. So I guess they didn't put it on their website yet, right? Interesting. Maybe the matches aren't set in stone yet. I see here, yeah. We can kind of tell here, right? They don't have the match cards up yet, but we can kind of tell who's facing who, judging by the main screen here. So yeah, Vitaly versus Morozov. That's got to be the title match, right, for the left arm, I'm guessing. We've got David Samusha, right, versus why am I blanking on his name? Sasho Andreev, that's it. Yeah, Travis Bagent versus Kalinchenko, which will be a very interesting one. I made a short for Instagram. I think I put it on YouTube too. About was in an interview that Engin Terzi was having with Travis Bagent and Kalinichenko, talking about their match and stuff and Travis's comeback. Yeah, and it got me a little excited. Looking forward to it. Hope it happens. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. And Prudnik. Okay, Prudnik is making his way there. Currently residing in my country, I believe. Might have moved. I don't know. But he's facing Irakli Zerekashvili, it seems. Okay. Really interesting match. A lot of good matches so far. And then yeah, of course, this one I've been looking forward to a lot, just because I wanted to see Todd back on the big stage again. Todd Hutchings versus one of my favorite Eastern pullers for sure, Krasimir Kostadinov, of course. So yeah, that's gonna be a really good hook battle, right? Or at least it should be. Sylvester Stallone says, anyone know the condition of Arsen Liliev? I do not. I wish I did. Last thing I heard was he pulled out of his match, right? That was set for him a couple of editions ago, I believe. Not quite sure, but yeah. Was it an injury? Can't remember. But yeah, those are some good matches, but I think more were spoiled already, right? That's the 13 matches again. Yeah, I don't think they have a lot of matches on here yet. Let me quickly pull up East vs West Facebook. Maybe I can find it on there. Or maybe Engin Terzi posted it. Let's take a quick look here. So yeah, he does have a... It's funny because it's also a very similar picture. But it links to a YouTube video, weirdly enough, about a podcast, an East vs West 13 podcast. Interesting. He must have the video on here, right? Let me key you guys in here so you can follow along. Hey Verbeer, thank you for dropping in. Only doing a really short live stream here, but I appreciate it. Thanks for dropping by. Verbeer and myself did our civil duty today by voting. Yeah, our elections were going on all day today. Let me see if I can find it, the full card. Okay, so this is another match. Daniel Prokopchik versus Bojidar Simeonov. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Bojidar. It'll be interesting to see if he can do anything with Daniel. It's a left arm. Okay, interesting. Yeah, Boji is good on left. But I think Daniel too, right? So yeah, be a good match probably. Okay, different packages you can buy, I guess. The YouTube package. Sponsors will have their logo on all social media promotional material. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know why they call that a YouTube package, but sure. Interesting. So this is for, yeah, companies or something. Yeah, if you're interested to sponsor East versus West. Okay. And it's talking about a North American version. The North American edition, rather. Yeah, that will be an exciting one, right? Love to see how it looks in America. What kind of crowd they'll have going on there. Okay, Engin posting a cat video. Nice. I see he's posting these quotes lately. Oh yeah, we've seen this one. Yeah, here you go. Those kind of quotes. Let's take a look which other matches we have here. Artem Taranenko. Sorry about the squeak. My chair is squeaking. Artem Taranenko versus Toms Rositz. Nice. So yeah, both of them are, I wouldn't say lower ranked guys, you know, because both of them are really good. Artem Taranenko getting really strong lately, I think. He's been looking good. Been climbing the ladder steadily. Toms Rositz, of course, yeah, got good results at WAF. I think in the most recent one even had a win over Oleg Zok on the left. And since this will be a left arm match, yeah, I think it's fair to say Toms Rositz is the real deal. So yeah, could be a good match. I hope it'll be close. I'm not quite sure on Artem's level right now, but I would think it's quite high. So yeah, could be a good match. What do you guys think? Love to see some opinions on these matches, if you have them, of course. Hachan Shah versus Sagov. Ibrahim Sagov. Huh. So it's a 115 kilogram super match. How much is Chan Shaw weighing these days? Anybody know? Seems like he's more than 115, right? He must be. Although, how tall is Chan Shaw? He's not that small, right? I think he's like 180 or something. 180 centimeters. So yeah, interesting. I'd love to see what a 115 kilogram Chan Shaw can do. Of course, Ibrahim is not a pushover, and I think it'll be a tough deal for Chance. But yeah, really interesting. A lot will depend on how Chance will come in, because at 115, I can guarantee you he won't be looking like this. At least that's what I think. This looks like a 125 Chan Shaw or something. I don't know. Kind of looks like... Yeah, it's probably not altered, right? Whatever. Sylvester Stallone says Chance was looking pretty fit. Awesome. Yeah. He must make it, right? Otherwise he wouldn't take the match, so I'm sure he'll get there. If he's not there already, I guess. But yeah, keeping my eye on that match for sure. Of course, our headliner, left arm super match, world title match. Very interested to see if Vitaly can crack Artem Morozov. Because Morozov, like, to me, he is the champ, right? He pretty clearly earned it. But not all of his matches have been clean sweeps. I think, thinking back on it, he had to work for a lot of them, right? Had to work hard for a lot of them. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he can do the same with Vitali. I'm not quite sure. David Dadiakan versus Oleg Petrenko. Petrenko, I always have to laugh when I see him because he reminds me of a friend of mine, like a childhood friend of mine so much, but then a way buffer version. Like his face looks exactly the same, but then you look at the body and it's, it's totally different. I think my friend weighs about 70 kilo or something. So yeah. But the match itself, it'll be a test for sure for Petrenko, but I think, judging by his performance in the last one, right? King of the Table? Yeah, I think he can pull it out, maybe. Dadiakan is so strong and so explosive. Good match. Very good match. Yeah, it'll tell us a lot about the rankings, which are honestly a little obscure sometimes at the moment. Especially in that weight, right? Dimitrina Petrova versus Ayane Takenaka. Yeah, I'm familiar with both of these women. Like, I know Takenaka has very good performances at WAF, right? She basically wins worlds pretty handily, if I'm not mistaken about the puller in question. But yeah, good match. I'm happy they're doing more female matches. Definitely think it'll help in the long run with the sport to give more female athletes a time in the spotlight. It's funny, you know, I was looking at the information for my country's nationals, the national championships for arm wrestling, where I live. And it had all these weight classes for men and juniors, seniors, masters, like 6 different weight classes per category. And then it had female opens. And that was it. So yeah, I definitely think we should aim to at least try, you know, to encourage more women to join arm wrestling. I think it would be a really good thing. Hey, the Claymore, James Stewart himself in the chat. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Just doing a quick live stream. I'm gonna end any minute here, just going over some East versus West matches with you guys. Yeah, I think we got most of them right on the website itself. We looked at a couple of them too. Of course, Travis Bajent versus Sergey Kalinichenko. How are you doing, James? Yeah, that'll be a good one, right? Like I said, knock on wood. Hope Travis comes through for us. I believe he will. I'm very hopeful. Yeah, one to look forward to, for sure. But it'll be a tough comeback match for Travis. Kalinichenko doesn't go down without a fight. Of course, Archie Morozov. Let me change the music real quickly. I need to delete this song from my play track. It's, I don't know, drones on a little too long. There we go. So yeah, I think we got through most of them. Todd Hutchings versus Krasimir Kostadinov I talked about. Really, it'll be a really good match in my opinion. Both of those guys don't go down without a fight and can hang in there pretty quickly. I think if their power is close, it'll be a really long match and a really good match too. Hey, Roy Lev Ari, how you doing? Good to see you. Howdy. He says, do you think Blue can beat Egley or Barbora? Yeah. I think so. I see these questions a lot. And I'm not trying to discredit Egley, Vaitkute, or Barbora, or Gabby, or any female puller, really, Sarah Bachman. There's so many. You know, there's a lot of good super heavyweight female pullers too in the open class. The ones I just mentioned mainly. But I still think that most of them, will lose against... I don't know if I can call Ryan an elite quite yet. He's definitely in the, top 5% of the sport, right? Or something like that. I think, in my opinion. And what I mean by that is he's nowhere close to the top guys, right? That's pretty clear. But when he goes to a tournament where no other of these top well-known guys are, I think Ryan could sweep the tournament. You know what I mean? Could take first in a local tournament. That's kind of what I mean. Pretty handily. So I think anyone of that level can probably beat the number one female puller. That's kind of my opinion on that. You might get a pin on him. It might happen. And I could be totally off base with that. But as far as my own experience with pulling women and what I've seen, that's kind of my opinion there. But I don't know, could be wrong. I've never pulled with top 5 women in the world, so maybe he'll lose. I don't know. Edwin Lindbergh, how you doing? Good to see you. I think I remember that name from somewhere. Edwin, hope you're doing well. Thanks for dropping by. We're very close to the end of the stream here, guys. I'm gonna try the ad insertion one more time because there's a couple more people here. I'm testing it, the manual ad insertion, just to see if I can, if I want to do really long live streams in the future, if I can plan in a minute ad break somewhere to give myself and a potential guest a minute time to go to the toilet and stuff like that. And include it in the stream in a way where it actually looks good and doesn't bother people that are watching the stream, you know what I mean? But yeah, I gotta try YouTube's function out, and it's right now giving me very little feedback. So if you guys could be so kind as to kind of tell me what kind of ads you got, or if you got any at all, I would appreciate it a lot. I'll insert it right now, and we'll see what happens together. There you go. Should be running right now. Don't know if it is. YouTube isn't giving me anything other than a button to press, basically. Edwin Lindbergh says, I'm good. I'm the Arm Wrestling Television channel. Changed my name to make it more like my channel than Arm Wrestling Television, you know. Ah, yeah, right. I remember. I think I talked to you, right? On social media, I can't quite remember which platform. Musclebike says, try out ads, Arm Historian. I'm premium, but would gladly take an ad break for the channel. I appreciate it, Musclebike. And of course, people that have premium or use ad blockers can't really chime in here with any useful information, but that's fine. I get money from people that have premium watching my stuff, so it doesn't really matter. I'd rather you have premium and don't look at any ads. You know what I mean? Roy Left Ari says there is an ad running. I have premium on this account. Ads drive me crazy. Yeah, I understand, Roy Left. I never do them on live streams, so you should be good there. It's just that I wanted to test out YouTube's manual ad insertion function, just so if I ever do a longer live stream, like 3 hours or something, I can take a toilet break and just run a quick ad, you know. I can kind of plan it into the stream in advance. But yeah, in general, I don't like ads either, of course. You never have to watch an ad on my channel if you don't want to. If you use an ad blocker, I don't blame you one bit. Yeah, I'll never ask you to whitelist my channel. just watching the video, maybe dropping a like or a comment every now and then is more than enough. Name not needed says, I had a 5-second mandatory ad from Domino's, and a second one I was able to skip at 5 seconds from Transparent Labs. Interesting, okay. Yeah, that's really good information there. Name not needed, I appreciate it. Yeah, it seems that YouTube is just... I heard they base their ads that they show to people on multiple different things, like what's your ad tolerance, you know what I mean? How quickly do you click off ads, stuff like that. How many have you watched in the last hour or 2 hours already? So yeah, it is something I can kind of plan, it seems, and it does work to a degree. Although I can't like just put in an ad, a full ad for everyone, of course. Not that I would want to. The Fearless Spectrum, how you doing? So yeah, I'll end the live stream here, I think, unless you guys want me to talk about something in specific or you have any questions. Expect me to announce when the Fantasy League episode will happen. If everything goes well, we'll have 2 episodes next week, so during the weekdays I'll do one. Probably around the same time, but I'm not quite sure on that yet. And then next week, Sunday, should be all said and done. Now, if for some reason the live stream during the week, the Fantasy League live stream during the week doesn't work out, it should, but if it doesn't, then yeah, you'll have next Sunday to look forward to, of course. And I do apologize for not doing the Fantasy League today. Like I said before, a little bit of scheduling conflicts there, and it didn't quite work out with a guest today, and I wanted to do it right. But I do appreciate you guys jumping in really quick for what has turned into a half-hour live stream here. And yeah, I hope I'll see you during the week. Still working on a video that's taking me forever. It's driving me kind of crazy because of a number of external factors that I have little control over. Nothing in my personal life or anything like that, but yeah, I'll keep it at that, I think, without going into too much details. If you want to know the details, you can hit me up on social media in PMs or something. Be happy to share. Edwin Lindbergh says, I'd love to be on one of those fantasy tournament lives. If I need to fill a slot, Edwin, I'll for sure keep you in mind. Yeah, I'd definitely be down for that. Shoot me a PM again if you haven't already. Other than that, my members will have a chance to join a live stream soon. And then other regular viewers, if we need more people, of course, will have a chance to join too, as I'm doing a call-in episode pretty soon for the Fantasy League. So yeah, you'll have a chance. I'll do probably one person per match. If I get to enough people that want to join the live stream. You don't have to join using your cam if you're not comfortable with it. If you are, that's good. But if you aren't, you can just join using audio. That's fine. But yeah, that's something I'll be posting on the members tab, like the members community tab kind of thing. I'll post that on, and then you guys can tell me if you want to join, and I can kind of schedule you in. Maybe pick your own match that you want to comment on. But yeah, that's about it for today. I think I'll have a quick read of chat. The OS Move, have a good night. I hope you enjoy your rest there. The Fearless Spectrum says, I have a super match today. I'll be posting 8 p.m. Awesome. That's something to look forward to. You can always send me your match footage or training footage. Let me quickly show you kind of the overlay we use here that I prepared some time ago for viewer submissions. We did one episode of it, but we'll for sure do more. Maybe if I can collect enough, I can dedicate an entire live stream to it even. So yeah, if you have any training footage or match footage or whatever you want us to look at on stream, send it to me on either Facebook, Instagram, Discord. You can comment on a YouTube video and I'll probably find it eventually. So yeah, send it over and we'll take a look at it on stream together with everyone and kind of give our thoughts on it there. Other than that, I think that kind of covers it for today. Edwin Lindbergh says, already sent you a DM on Insta, but you haven't answered, so I can't send a new one. Oh, let me check that, man. I'll check up on that right after the live stream. It's probably in... Instagram is weird. It has 3 different like categories for your PMs, and it doesn't give me notifications for 2 out of 3 of them. So, yeah, I should take a look at that. But I'll definitely see it now. I'll take a look in the other folders, and I'll get back to you, man. Awesome, the Fearless Spectrum, send it over, and we'll take a look at it together. Yeah, I appreciate you guys dropping by. It's been a lot of fun. Sorry it's so short, and of course, apologies that it's not a fancy leak. We'll be getting back to it very soon. No fears there. Yeah, sure. Whatever you want, man. Whichever footage you want me to take a look at on stream, send it over. If it's at all related to arm wrestling or strength training, that's good enough for me. And I will take a look at it. Other than that, thank you everyone for dropping by. Muscle Bike, White Wolf, Edwin, TOS Move, the Fearless Spectrum, Sylvester's Talon, of course, Medieval Dead joining in there. You're very welcome for the stream. I do apologize, it wasn't that entertaining, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed our little catch up here. Name not needed. Roy Lef Ari, whoever I missed here, or any lurkers that never chat, I also appreciate you. And yeah, I'll hope to see you probably during the course of the week, and otherwise next Sunday. Have a good one, guys. Arm Historian, out of here. Bye-bye.